Northway Power Washing, bringing you a video today. We're going to show you how to load your chemicals and your soaps into your wash skid. So this item right in front of me right here is a Vortex fill and go station. This is from Midwest Washing Equipment. We had this added on to this skid when it was made. It was originally on the other side, but I moved it over here just because of the way my driveway's set up. It's easier for me loading. There are 3 quick couplers on here because I have 3 tanks, 2 soap tanks and a chem tank. You hook this up to whatever one you want. This coupler comes off, you plug it onto whatever one you want. Come over here and I've got a length of hose rigged up with a filter on the end, and you can drop this into whatever chemical or soap you're loading. In this case, it would be bleach. So I drop it right into my bulk bleach tanks over here, hit the switch and turn on, and I can load as much as I want into my tanks. There is a Remco 5.5 gallon a minute soft wash pump right here on the back side of this. So it's 12 volt wired right to the battery. I've got an on off switch there. There are check valves. These black things right here with the arrows on them, and each one of those lines just prevents any chemical or soap from going backwards and dripping out that line. You wouldn't want to be dripping it all over your truck or onto the cars behind you on the road. Another way you could load is by simply buying your own small transfer pump. I've got a couple options over here. This first one here is that Milwaukee stick pump. You've probably seen these in hardware stores. I'm sure other tool companies make them too. I think that one's about $200. You have to get the little M12 battery with it. In the description, it says not to pump corrosive chemicals with it or flammable chemicals. It's because it has metal inside the pump. It will corrode over time. It's not designed for it, but you can do it. You can drop that down inside whatever tank you want. The downfall is that head on that pump is pretty large. It won't fit inside that tank. You'd need an open barrel like that full of SH to be able to use. But it is pretty convenient. It has the hose thread on there. You can just put a garden hose on the end, pump in whatever you want, rinse it out with plenty of water when you're done. I'm not sure how long it'll last. I usually don't use it for bleach. I use it for pumping my tanks empty throughout the year when I'm doing cleaning on them or maintenance. This small pump here, just get these off Amazon. They're less than $50. This is a regular plugged version, 120 volt. You can get a 12 volt, rig it up to a battery. This one I just plug into an extension cord. You can rig up your own filter on the end and some 1/2-inch hose on the other end, put it in your tank. You drop that right into your barrel, pump it into your truck. It also works for the 5-gallon jugs. It'll fit inside there, just pump it into your truck that way. The only other option is to manually load. It wouldn't really work for trucks like this. That 5-gallon jug weighs about 40 pounds. And you can see my chem tank, the lid is directly underneath my surface cleaner. It wasn't designed to manually load it. I don't ever have to open that lid. So to climb up over there, jump over the top row, dump in 40 pounds of bleach at a time, splashing everywhere, even with a funnel, it's just not efficient to do that. If you had a trailer, a skid on a trailer, or just a trailer build, a little bit easier. They're lower to the ground. You can dump them into an open tank if you had it. But generally having a pump is the way to go. This unit from Midwest Washing Equipment, it's probably $350, almost $400, I think, depending on how many quick connects you have. I have 3 tanks, so I have 3 of them on there. You can go that route. You can get the small transfer pump on Amazon or from Home Depot. Put some hose on the end, rig up a filter for $60 total. Transfer your pump, your bleach that way. That's probably the way to go if you don't have one of these. It does take up a little bit of space, but I like having it. I can back my truck right here along my garage, pump my chemical up at the end of the day, and I'm done. Once I pump it, I drop my filter into a bucket full of clean water, disconnect the hose out the backside, and just waste it right out the side, rinse that pump out. So that's it for this video. If you have any questions, leave us a comment. We've got more coming out shortly. Thanks.